Thomas over the wicket to Jermaine Blackwood, is clipping that out of backward square. The man from deep backward square comes around to mid wicket, does the feeling, and two mandatory, and the one optional can be taken between 3 and 9. As this delivery is down the leg side from Thomas, he has to reload. That's called a wide. Score.
Romario Edwards, excellent team.
Thomas over the wicket, and that's down the leg side again. A chance for a run. Run out opportunity is for Chadwick Walton. He misses the stumps, misses everything. But it's anywhere before number 3 or 4, and McCarthy and Williams comes next. So that's a full delivery from Thomas to Lewis and Yorker, and dugout down to long on, and at the umpire Chris Taylor is standing as that is hammered out to deep cover. One more run added to the total. It goes up to 46 without loss.
Spread now, there's protection. He's mostly dominant when,
and he's bowled him.
He's mostly dominant when the field is in.
A big swing across the line from Jermaine Blackwood. Was trying to hit that over mid wicket. Slower delivery. Get their first win on the table. A scramble around the wicket to McCarthy, who is back and pushing this to cover. No chance of a run. Well fielded by Delbert Gale, it seems to be. Yes, it is. On the very first ball, then a wicket and 2 dots. Yeah. McCarthy tries to lap sweep that one. Beats him outside the off stump. Another dot.
Shy to play. We'll get back to that.
As McCarthy hits us straight to cover.
But when the batsman shies to play in a particular region where there is space, then you see the cap.
Bulai, who is a handy bowler, could be problematic. He's full to Lewis, but he hits it into the George Headley stand first ball. No second invitation needed. And no second. Yeah, 53 for 1, 20 to Lewis. He waits on Bulai, the wrist spinner, and he's hitting that straight over his head again for 6. Bang, straight. It was straighter than the first one. And this could be...
Lewis is going to go again.
He should. That's what we like, as he goes over offside this time. Into the long off boundary for 6. Well, he cleared long off in less than a minute. 9 square, short. So this is short, and it's hit in the air. It's number 5. Yes, it is. 5 sixes in the over for Kenner Lewis.
He's putting on a real treat.
Right. So 2 balls to go, and this is hit flatter and anticlimactic end.
I think that was right up there, Jerome. That
yeah,
was
he missed
absolutely right up there.
He missed in the previous over.
He now gives himself some more time.
Yeah, and full delivery, smashing that between mid-on and mid-wicket. Cashin Roberts does well with a big boot and restricts the scoring to 2. And 27 runs conceded by Dennis Bulai. Their card so far, nothing seems to be working for them.
Oh, he's tugging this full toss straight into the hands of long on. Is McCarthy in, out. And the sorrows continues for this.
If he missed the flight of the delivery initially, or the ball, did Powell?
Muscling that one hard down to long off is McCarthy. On a life. And he'll be a massive total. Oh, it's a loud shout. Yes, it looked pretty close. It looked very much adjacent there. Kenner Lewis not happy with the dreaded finger of Chris Taylor. But it looked pretty close to me, Jerome Foster. What do you think about that one? He was on the back. Chance for Chris Powell to redeem himself also. He's bowling to Andre McCarthy. McCarthy's banging that one straight back to him. And was hit very hard. Another full toss. McCarthy.
Strong and tall.
Oh, there goes the flashing blade of Jerome Royal. He's carved that one over backward point for 4. And the run scoring continues. 4 beautiful deep mid wicket, but yeah, still I think he has to go pace off. He looks for that Yorker, and beautifully executed there from Powell.
Point square. Give me some more protection.
That's beautifully bowled right up there from Powell. So Powell making the adjustment nicely, coming back nicely.
More strength work.
Work rate probably just not good enough. He's muscling that one, a full toss. That's a full toss. It's a prize delivery that low waist full toss, knee roll.
Or thereabouts.
We've seen McCarthy hit 2 full toss to hand. Let's see what he does now. That's beautifully bowled. Excellent stuff from Chris Powell.
Balance of the team with Andre McDonald getting ready to bowl to Jevor Royal outside the off stump and slapping that back with a point into the boundary for 4.
That's going to go for 4, yep. Yeah. Along the side of the boundary there.
133 for 2 in the first game against the Titans.
He's carving that one. Is the flashing blade of Jevor Royal again paying dividends. He's peppered that point region since he's coming to bat.
What's the plan for each bowler?
Royal looking to muscle that one away, not timing that one properly. They come back for the second. This looks to be good running, definitely. Loud shout for run out, not out, says Chris Taylor. So 2 more to
down and got his head down and run hard.
Oh, he's muscled that one past McDonald. Is Royal. Absolute brute.
Quality enough for here.
Yeah, Royal has played a good hand. He's 19. Oh, he's played a really good hand over extra cover. Massive blow. Fantastic shot. One of the shots of the day so far.
Has gone a little bit more easterly.
There goes. He's carving this one over. Point again is Royal. And he will collect 2. Retains the strike. Rightly so. He's been the one doing the read runs production. You made that. And as you said, making that things a bit more easier to hit into that area. And there goes he go. Yep, he has cleared that area pretty well. We were just making mention of that boundary on the east to the mound section here. Oh, there goes McCarthy. He gets into the act. He's absolutely nailed that one. He has sized that one up nicely, McCarthy. And he has launched that one over wide long on for 6. That
Gilbert Gale gave him enough time to get under that ball.
And there goes McCarthy again. Has he gotten enough of this one? There's a fielder circling around. He won't get to that. So McCarthy has finally found his range. And he has muscled that one over the head of Delbert Gale.
A little bit too close to him.
And he's going again. Is McCarthy. I think this time he's going to hold out to long on. He does. A simple catch on the long on boundary. And McCarthy not getting enough cover. Short fine leg. And that is what O'Shane is operating with. He's tugging that one into the mid-wicket region. They definitely have to come back for the second run. It was a lot of space on that mid-wicket area. And they do get 2 more. Royal moves to 37. The total now will move up. Oh, he's middled that one, is Royal. We talk about those lower full toss that can be dividend, but hey, that was dividend for Royal. He up
3.
One of the next era of Jamaican cricketers. And there you go. One I think came off the pad. Well, they come back for the second. They do. Sloppy work from Chadwick Walton and the fielder on the boundary. Probably he should have been at the stump a long time ago, but they get a lot of batting when his time comes. Umpire signaling 1 for the over. Looks to be a slower bouncer there. It's Thomas now to finish proceedings. That's one is hit hard. Will they go through for the second run? Bet you. Rain Williams is like a bullet between the sticks. But yeah, in the end, so they had to go in the end. But in the end, I think it's been a brilliant end.
Right, so Andre Dennis to bowl to Chadwick Walton. 140 needed by the Surrey Risers. Dennis over the wicket to Walton down the leg side wide. So they're off the mark. They need to get another 139 to win from Sun. Forecast wasn't so great today. Dennis over the wicket to Walton, takes the edge. Is it or did it not? Umpire says not out. There was a loud appeal. It beat him though. That was a beautiful delivery from Dennis. Was Shen, number 13 in his back. Overcast conditions. And that is swinging down the leg side. Nice movement. Collected by wicketkeeper Alden Thomas.
Good pace also.
Without loss. Andre Dennis to Chadwick
Oh, that
Walton.
looks very close. Yep.
LBW. Andre Dennis gets Chadwick Walton. It was pretty close. And umpire Christopher Taylor says yes. It's about a short leg in the captain in Jermaine Blackwood. With Dennis getting inward movement to Henry. It comes off the top of the bat. And drops well in front of the wicket keeper.
Looking for that lobbed up catch.
So Dennis to Henry's crashing that backward up point for 4. That's sweet. Got on top of the bounce quite early. And found the gap.
And find the gaps and pierce the field, and that was an excellent shot.
Dennis to Henry, who's charging. And hits it straight back at the tall bowler. And he fields on the second. Nicholas Lewin, the West Indies under 19 invitee, waits on Shalom Parnell, and that's outside the off stump, taken by wicketkeeper Alden Thomas.
Left arm. He saw Dennis earlier, right arm fast bowler, bowling good pace, so they have good variety.
Parnell over the wicket to Lewin, who is hitting this high over mid-on. Well, it doesn't get over mid-on entirely, it goes to the right of mid-on. Kennard Lewis tracks around. He's shown some intent early, Sadiq Henry. And he's beaten outside the off stump. That's sweet from Parnell.
They want
Parnell to Henry. He's angling into his pads. Misses out. Ball takes a thigh pad and they get from 48 balls. This is nowhere close to what they expected as a full load delivery to Nicholas Lewin. Goes down to mid-on. Where was played for the Scorpions.
all first class players there, so I think
this is hit down to long on. Royal thought about the catch, bailed out pretty early, and they get a single even though they throw.
He's gonna be a huge task.
He's over the wicket. Dennis to Lewin is short and beats him for pace. That's nice from Andre Dennis.
Park extremely impressed.
That's held up well over the 4 days. As this one is hit high in the air, mid-off, calls for it. Kennard Lewis calls again, takes it comfortably in the end. It was pretty easy. It hit on the splice of the bat of Nicholas Lewin. He was nowhere close to hitting that where he wanted to. Don't even know where he wanted to hit that, to be quite honest. He got big on him to the top of the bat. And another is Dennis. Second wicket has been decent today. Back of a length to Sadiq Henry. And no run. Is he ambidextrous?
From Dennis.
Surrey Kings look like a well-drilled team as this is into the pads of Henry and it goes into the car park. Watch out. It almost goes over to St. George's College. That was huge. Well, he bowls the same thing. Leg spin. So he's ready. Passes the umpire and bows to Henry. He's outside the off stump and slapping that up. Short point. Andre McCarthy. He's in very close actually. Is McCarthy. The DLS power scores pretty shortly. Short delivery to Henry's cutting that backward of point and beats Royal into the boundary. That's poor. That is absolutely poor from Javor Royal to his strong side, his left hand side. Henry and he's down the wicket, advancing to and there's no run. The score remains at 21 for 2. Williams, a reverse sweep comes out from Sadiq Henry. Plays it well. Looks good. But another dot.
Feel inning so far.
And that one kept a little bit low from Williams. Almost.
No, also a very fine player.
Yeah. Sweep shot comes out well. The reverse sweep turns him back. Does Delbert Gale. That was not even half a run.
Well, amidst all the shots.
Highly unlikely. So they will be hoping that the game goes to the 10 overs. As this delivery from Royals flighted and hiked straight back over his head for 6. That was glorious though.
I think Delbert Gale to make that transition.
Royal again, full delivery, and this is whipped backward of square for 6. Back-to-back sixes. Could this be the over that mirrors the Kennard look?
Early pressure here, taken to.
That one spins across him and takes the edge. Good delivery from Royal into the pitch. Using his...
Let the pitch do the work. I think that's what he probably needs
He's
to
over
do.
the wicket to Henry, who is slugging this over mid-wicket for 6. 4 balls, 3 sixes, 19 runs in this over. Sadiki Henry, well, he has played a lot of shots. He's tried the dink, royal around the wicket. To Henry, a loud appeal. That seems to be the arm ball. It strikes him on the top of the pad. It looks pretty close. Maybe it was hit outside the off stump.
Yeah, that was my...
Well, I would give the umpire the benefit of the doubt. That was outside the off stump. No wide call. And at the end of over number 5, the Surrey Risers.
Yep, they make their way. Here's Kenroy Williams into Delbert Gale, who's cutting that beautiful shot. Elegant batting. I think even if this Surrey Risers team does get over the line, I think...
This is leg spin, wrist spin.
Looking to play one of the hardest shots also there. Delbert Gale over cover.
Here and there, but nothing consistent for the Surrey Risers.
There goes Sadiki Henry. He's absolutely launched into that one, into the George Headley stand. And, well, Sadiq... Well, I think it's Orien Williams who is going to take up the attack, and Sadiki Henry going...
Over that is used as a batting power play by the Surrey Risers. Short delivery.
Oh, that's 6. Yep. Into the north stand. Delbert Gale continue his very good... Oh, there goes Delbert Gale again. 1-2 bounces into the boundary for 4 runs. And
from 9 is Gale.
Yeah. I think that's going to be a wide, definitely. A different reading on this game at this point in time. There goes. Oh, not happy there is Williams with the work from Aldine Thomas. It brings... Sure, but they probably have another 73 runs to get also. Probably this one is tugging that one to mid-wicket is Henry. He has been on his back. Is Orien Williams operating from the Courtney Walsh end. That's it straight. Has he beaten Kennar Lewis? Yes, he has. Nice shot from Delbert Gale. The Kensington, huge damage to the opponents. Just not, he's young. Oh, there goes Sadiki Henry. He's flicked that one onto the mount stand. Beautiful shot from Sadiki Henry. Down the track he came, giving the Mario.
So he knows what the bowler is thinking into the pitch.
Well, there's a loud shot. I think there was something on that. The batsman, I think, was basically walking, and I'll definitely hope that the number 4 on his back, Sadiki Henry, 4 6s, 2 4s, and he's getting a glove onto this one again, identically as what would have happened the previous delivery. Well, this time
even as mid-off comes into
the circle. Well, they made the adjustment to put the fine leg back. He's short again. Good bowling, very good bowling there from Edwards. It's 42. Delbert Gale is 33. And he goes again from a good length. It has been...
400, obviously.
You want to go strike into about 180, 200. Down the leg side again. Poor delivery. Yep, the outstretched hands has to come.
He just need players around him to be scoring quicker than him.
That one took something on the way over to the... Yep, signal there of 4, so... And hope they can approach it in future.
That one beating fully behind it to crush it through the offside.
Oh, beautiful shot there from Delbert Gale, and nicely done on the deep cover boundary. Looks to be Brad Barnes, who's doing very well there, and limiting the batsman to 2. Gale. Oh, beautiful shot, that one straight out to deep cover. Moves him to 40 is Gale. Brings that on the next day. Oh, there he goes. Is that the half century for Sadiki Henry? Well, I think he has just dropped inside the boundary. And again, that slug sweep is
based on particular angles of the field.
He was reversing sweep early on also. That one has wrapped him on the pad. And they go through for a leg by.
And was fired in by McCarthy. Score goes up to 99.
9 to Henry. makes that a half century, a well compiled half century. There were a few chances in that half century, a few close calls, but in the end I can tell you it has been lost the 2 wickets, so probably they will be thinking that they didn't give it a big try. You think, Jerome Foster, just losing the 2 wickets?
I think the initial opening burst really hampered them.